Hi, I'm Sheila Heelan, and welcome to the Happiness Series.
Hi, I'm Elana Kilkenny, and I'm an intuitive counselor, and this is our series with the Happiness Series. So I wanted to speak a little bit about some common terms that people throw around a lot these days and what they actually really mean. And today we're going to focus on one of those words, but some of the words that are kind of in the ethers right now that people are saying all the time are just get grounded, or welcome more abundance into your life, or manifestation and manifesting. And a lot of times when you hear that, people actually don't know what that means, or they don't know the first thing about how to actually do that. So today I want to focus on one of those catch-all terms that has really been around a lot lately, which is let's get grounded. So the word grounded, and what does that mean in practical terms? So the first thing I want to start with is how you actually can start your day being more grounded. So let's just go there first. First of all, in the morning when you first wake up, I don't know about you, but most of us are waking up and the rush of the day starts. You're getting dressed, you're getting ready for your day, your mind is flooded with lots of thoughts. If you're a parent, maybe you're getting kids off to school. Whatever it is, most people's mornings are pretty hectic. But we all take even 2 or 5 minutes just to get more grounded. Okay, what does that actually mean? So when you wake up in the morning, if you have a moment to do it in bed, you can start by just in bed, opening your eyes, not getting up and going into your day. But first, just maybe you close your eyes and you take a few breaths into your body and feel into your actual body. Because if somebody actually just says to you, well, get grounded, or how are you feeling in the morning, usually people get really heady about it. They get in their head, they're not really sure what that means. But if you actually just take a breath and tune in, maybe it's your stomach that you're breathing into. Does your stomach feel anxious? Does it feel like butterflies? Well, maybe that's telling you that you're nervous about something. If you take another big breath, a little deeper into that, maybe it's actually telling you that you're nervous about something that's happening at work today, or a conversation that you had the night before. Maybe you even start realizing that maybe there's an action item you need to do about that. Maybe there's someone you need to apologize to, or something else that you need to do. Another way of getting grounded in the morning is maybe it's not your stomach that's telling you something. Maybe you're feeling that your energy is just all over the place. You're feeling like you're already halfway in your day even though you haven't gotten out of bed, or you're feeling just this feeling of not really being here, not really being in the present. So I would say take a deep breath into your toes and into your feet, and do that just for a few minutes until you actually can get a sense of that. And right there, that literally is getting grounded, because you get grounded with your feet, right? Another way of doing it is, let's say, oh, you woke up, forgot all that. Well, whether you're in the shower, or whether you're putting on your makeup, or whether you're shaving if you're a man, any time during that morning before you're actually conversing with other people or off to do something else, it's a great time to do any of those things. And it's just really a tune-in. It's a tune-in to yourself about how am I right now? And when you do that, you're actually bringing more presence into your life in terms of being awake, in terms of starting the day off with you versus being thrown by all the things that will start happening once you leave the door. So before you decide to go out in the subway, into traffic, walking, whatever it is, all this other energy is going to be hitting you from other people and your surroundings. Tune in first to yourself. Another thing that I've been hearing a lot about is getting grounded about money. And one of the ways that we were inspired to do this today about money is because I was talking to the Happiness Series creator, Tanya, about this. And in casual conversation, all of a sudden I flung out right before I got off the phone with her, get grounded about money. Well, that wasn't a really fair thing to kind of throw out at the end of a conversation, because it left her actually wondering, well, what does that mean? And it actually maybe even brought up some anxiety about, well, what does that mean? Getting grounded about money is a great one. Because often when people talk about getting grounded, they actually usually mean it within maybe a spiritual context, or self-help context, or a new age context. And the truth of the matter is, usually getting grounded is actually about practicality. So in terms of money, what that can look like for you is make sure that you're opening your mail in terms of the bills that you're getting. Do you have a clear sense of how much money is coming in and how much money is going out? Do you have a clear sense of a number of how much do you need to cover your basis for that month in terms of not just the actual bills in terms of your food or your transportation or your home, but also leaving some room for the other things that you like to do? You know, are you in avoidance about that, or are you in present state with that? If you're in avoidance with that, don't worry, you're in very good company, but it actually is very freedom enhancing to actually take a look at those things and to get more grounded in terms of the practicality of opening that. Once you do that, I always like to add into that a little bit of the magic and a little bit of that which gives you joy. And what that's going to look like for you is this. So once you have your numbers, you're opening your bills, you're then maybe even creating a list of things you can do if you need to boost your income in terms of being creative about what that means. Well, leave some room for dreaming. So for some people that might be make a vision board of, it's like a collage of different images that call to you in terms of what you want to bring in. That actually grounds it in a different way as well, because you're actually putting into the universe some very specific energies and images. Maybe it's even very specific in terms of what you want to create and bring in. Another way of also doing that is you envision yourself already having the things that you're wanting. So in terms of money, it could be maybe it's a certain number, or maybe it's the things that money brings to you. So one of the ways of getting grounded about money is first practical first, which is make sure you're doing the things around money and you're not in avoidance around it, such as your bills and things like that. And in addition to that, another way of getting grounded is getting grounded in terms of your dreams and your intentions about it, getting clear about it, and putting it out there in a way where it's looking back at you so that you can see it. The vision board will be telling you back what it is that you want. This is just a little bit about getting grounded, and please join us for other parts of this series where we talk and debunk other words that are thrown around but we really don't know what to do with them.